Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight in Los Angeles, it'll be the Clippers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, they've hit their stride at the best possible time, dominating their competition in these playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. These guys seem poised to win it all. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it?
You know what?
Somebody has to come back.
I've actually seen a team down 3-0 tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
I remember that. Our Denver Nuggets
It'll
tied
never
against
be done.
Utah.
Tied
at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7. I remember Mutombo and his group did that.
No, I'll be 100 years old. I won't be here, so it'll never be done. Because if I'm not here, I didn't see it.
So if you're not here, it didn't happen.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
So anything that happened before you never happened either?
I didn't see it. I can't confirm it.
Well, you know what's happening is if stuff happened before you, you're not going to confirm that either?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Just get stitches. I didn't see nothing.
If something happens right down the hall and you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Can't confirm it. Got to confirm it.
Yeah, that's just silly. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, J.J. Redick. The man in the middle, 6'11", from Texas A&M, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. And at forward, 6'10", from Oklahoma, number 32, Blake Griffin. At guard, 6 foot from Wake Forest, number 3, Chris Paul. Doc Rivers is the head coach for your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Clippers.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Clippers. They can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. Fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Pacers. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Paul George is out there with LaVoy Allen. And there's Hill, and it's Spates in at the 5. Here's Hill, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. They double him with Jordan. Freak kicks to Spates. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Redick with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. They get the rebound. That shot by Griffin, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Redick. Hill against Paul. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out, and the basket good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Griffin. Paul George making his last shot. Redick with the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Spates sets a screen. Freak kicks to Hill. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hill's got his first bucket in this one. The Clippers in the lead. It's Pierce on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hill dishes to Freak. Allen passes to Freak. Here's George, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Indiana trailing here. Kicks it to Freak. 3-pointer. Spades dishes to Freak. Indiana moving the ball away. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Hill after Paul Pierce's score. Freak kicks to Allen. The shot by George, wide open. Another shot, and Allen with the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Paul passes to Jordan. There's a good screen. Jordan the screen. Griffin dishes to Paul. He was all alone on that one. Paul's got his first basket of the night. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They double him with Jordan. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Freak.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Picked by Griffin. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Maurice Speights did not like that.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense, Clark, was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Hill. The Clippers getting the bucket. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Tries from 10. Here's George. A beautiful reverse layup. George has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Pierce. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Six on the shot clock. Here's Redick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Been a nice game for Redick. He already has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
It's stolen by Allen. Hill passes to Speights. Griffin on the double team. Freak dishes to George. Pass to Freak. And Jordan sends it back.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Paul kicks to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. The Pacers also changing it up. Hill, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Williams in for George Hill. Speights sets a screen. And George kicks to Freak. From 13, and the bank shot is good.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Now here's Pierce. It's Crawford on the wing. Wide open. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good on the three-point shot. Freak's got 8.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Williams against Paul. Griffin goes in. Fires for 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
That drops. Freak's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Williams against Paul. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Indiana. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williams kicks to George. Again, Indiana.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Paul looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
The feed now to Crawford. Puts it up from 12. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. There's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Attention, Staples Center. Please, a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
A different look for the Clippers. Let's check in for DeAndre Jordan. Humphries comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Wright in for Pierce. And a change for the Pacers. Hill's checked in. Now here's Wright. And he gets the bucket. Wright's got his first bucket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
There's the screen. Williams kicks to Spates. On, here we go. Crawford all alone. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Mo Williams. Paul goes in. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Freak.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
On the interior.
Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Takes the 3. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Hill. And the Pacers lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Hill. Here's Spates. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Crisp pass into the paint.
.43 seconds left in the first. Paul against Williams. Paul outside. Pass to Crawford. Fires the 3. Crawford missing again. Pacers leading by 3. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Freak. Here's Ellis. And again, it's Indiana.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Indiana out in front, up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft. Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad, Tommy, in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Humphries. And it's Wright in at the 3-slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 39 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Humphries. And it's Pearson for Jarrell Wright. Paul George, he's checked in for Indiana. Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 6. Paul with the ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Now here's Paul. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Redick passes to Paul. It's Redick on the wing. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Hill dishes to Hill. Hill a screen on Paul. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Hill. Redick against Ellis from about 16. George, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now here's Griffin. It's stolen by Hill. And the pass to Allen. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Allen.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here is Hill following the basket by Blake Griffin. And George, here we go.
Been a very solid outing for George.
He's got 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
The Pacers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Pacers. He's off on the second.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Paul against Hill. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Five to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The shot by Pierce will not go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Paul. George Hill missing his last shot. Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Stuckey against Redick. Jordan sets the pick for Redick. To the middle. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Fades. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. That's now 8 points for Blake Griffin. Allen outside. It's George on the wing. Allen, a screen on Pierce. George with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 8. Outside Hill. Feeds to Stuckey. Redick with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Passes it to Paul. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 14.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Allen, a screen on Paul. Hill kicks to Allen. And the layup falls. 8 points for him.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now here's Paul. He's got 14. Picked by Griffin. And it's Paul penetrating. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill with it. He's picked up by Paul. Stuckey against Redick. Hill kicks to George. Shoots the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Redick up top. He's guarded by Hill. Paul outside. And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Mo Williams is checked in for George Hill. Hill against Jordan. Ball outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot. One shot.
And here are the Pacers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's the dish to George. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. George has got 12 in the game. Ball against Williams. Right side, Griffin. Redick is in the corner. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. He's got 12.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Now, here's George. 12 points for him. Lets the three fly. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul against Williams. And here is Paul. 17 points in the game. Griffin passes to Redick. That evens the score. Redick's got 14 points for the game. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Williams. Here's George. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Paul. Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. No luck. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Williams with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Williams dishes to George. Outside Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Stuckey into the lane. No good. Great D that time from Griffin. Crawford passes to Paul. And it's sent back by George. Williams against Jordan. Dishes it to Stuckey. Outside, George. Hill trying to break free. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. 8 rebounds and 6 assists. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Griffin. A different look for the Clippers. Smith comes in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Wright in for Chris Paul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Spates checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for George. And Freak subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. Both free throws good from Griffin.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak is second. Third is Chris Paul.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now here's Crawford. 7 points in the game. Screen by Smith. Wright sets a screen for Crawford. Los Angeles with another miss. Indiana leading. Here's Freak. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 16.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Crawford. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Humphries checked in. Crawford drives in. And good on the basket. Hook it. Crawford's got 9.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Williams kicks to Hill. Pass to Freak. Unloads from 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Crawford outside. Hill pulls it in. Indiana leading by 4. Ellis dishes to Williams. And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And that one's good. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Freak kicks to Williams. Hill passes to Ellis. Hill a screen on Wright. Freak with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. 5 on the clock. Williams dishes to Spates. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Clippers trail by 4. Smith with a screen on Williams. Reddick passes to Smith. It's Crawford with the drive. Humphries kicks to Crawford. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
.23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Freak. The drive by Ellis. That one goes. Count it. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
From deep. And the Pacers another 3. And so we wrap up the first half. Pacers lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Paul, how would would you assess the team's performance on both sides of the ball thus far tonight?
Well, I thought we turned the ball a little bit. We didn't get back on defense. We just got to settle in defensively, rebound the ball, and get to a rhythm offense. I think we've been doing a well job of offense, moving the ball, but we got to settle in defensively.
Paul, thank you for the time. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, men, big half coming up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, and we'll be walking out of here with game 3 under our belt. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. We've come a long way for this. We've poured everything we have into getting into the finals. This is no time to let up. Let's play our best half of the season.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Pacers leading by 7. And so in the game for the Pacers, Freak in at shooting guard. Lavoy Allen out there with Paul George. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Hill in at the point guard.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Indiana. Paul against Hill. The drive by Paul, and it's sent back by Hill. And he recovers it. Pierce's shot is good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here is Hill. George fires, and again it's Indiana converting.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jordan sets the pick for Paul. And stolen by Spates. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Indiana lead. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. He feeds it to Pierce. He kicks to Griffin. Elbow shot. The shot will not go.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boys.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Paul dishes to Jordan. Pacers with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Allen, a screen on Redick. Hill passes to Freak. Right block shot. And Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Freak with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. 4 on the shot clock. Hill. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Paul goes in. Solid defense there from Freak.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Spates. Soft touch off the glass. Spates has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hill kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Freak. And he converts the layup. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Knocks it loose. Paul kicks to Reddick. Good on the 13-footer. Reddick's got 18 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Freak. He's got 24. George, no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Indiana leading by 12.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's Freak. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Paul with the ball. 17 points in the game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And that one falls for Pierce.
Checking out the game Paul Pierce is having. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Paul. Jordan with a screen on Hill. The drive by Jordan. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Freak.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Paul following the score by Indiana. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Paul. Allen dishes to Freak. And Pierce over to help. Freak passes to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul kicks to Reddick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 19 points here for George.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for Los Angeles. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. In Indiana with a change here, too. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Hill. Clippers trail by 18. Crawford dishes to Jordan. Crawford kicks to Griffin. The 11-footer. Shot's good. Griffin's got 16. Pacers leading by 16. Freak with it. Now Wright defending. George, that's a two-pointer. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And here is Paul. He's got 17 with the shot. Here's Jordan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's good. Hit. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Williams comes in for George. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The feed to Stuckey. The kick out to Williams. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That's his first foul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Chris Humphries has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. The drive by Paul. Crawford, no one around him. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hill passes to Freak. Doubled by Crawford. Hill has the open look. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Crawford left side. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Crawford's got 15 points.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Clippers trail by 19. Paul with the ball. Williams picks him up. Crawford outside. Back to Paul. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Here's Humphries, and he converts the layup.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
And stolen by Wright. To the inside. Humphries, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Pacers leading by 17. Pass to Freak. Hill dishes to Freak. To the paint. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Smith. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And right, here we go. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Indiana called for the foul. The Clippers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Out to the wing. back to Williams. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Freak. Williams kicks to Hill. Again, missing Hill.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now here's Crawford. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
Inside. Dives for it. Pick up by Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Hits it from three-point range. Ellis has got 10 points in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Paul. Some solid defense there from Freak.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Freak. 33 points for him.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure you appreciate it.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Ellis down low, guarded by Wright. It's Ellis on the wing. From the corner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And 12 points for Ellis.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Wright outside. 1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Freak. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Indiana.
You know, Paul is playing really well.
He's got 19 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Chris Paul. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Spates checked in for the Pacers. And so Paul nails both of them. Here is Williams. 10 points for him.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The pass to Hill. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got 3 rebounds now in this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and that one's good. 23 points for Chris Paul.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Freak kicks to Spates. To the middle, here's Freak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Freak's got 37.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Crawford outside. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Indiana out in front. They lead by 18. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Clippers trail by 18. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Crawford out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Griffin.
Well, I know what highlight we're leading the post-game show with, that's for sure.
He has gone, man. He's gone crazy.
I don't know if he's crazy, but that dunk was insane.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Offensive rebound, and he gets it to go. 10 points for Allen.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Feeds to Crawford. The tray. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Let's get the ball inside.
Allen, a screen on Crawford. And it's blocked by Jordan. Takes it from 10. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Pass to Freak.
Get the ball inside.
The dish to Spates. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Clippers trail by 18. Jordan with a screen on Hill. Crawford kicks to Redick. Use that pick to get in close. Redick's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Crawford. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Griffin. It's rebounded by Indiana. Freak's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Spates with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Scooped up. Allen passes to Spates. And Jordan sends it back. Pierce dishes to Jordan. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Griffin kicks to Crawford. Outside, Pierce. Clock at 6. There's the double team with Allen. Here's Griffin. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Griffin's got 20.
I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Here's Freak.
You got it. Let's get the
To the
ball
paint.
inside.
Here's George. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Paul George. At the line for 2.
Throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both. Clippers trail by 16. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Crawford outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Now here's Allen. Here's George. Nails the 16-footer. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Crawford outside. Dishes it to Pierce. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pacers leading by 18.
Let's get the ball inside.
Now Freak. They set the pick. Outside Hill. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Crawford passes to Griffin. Back to Crawford. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
The Pacers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And that one's good. Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
That's a wall.
Kicks it out to Crawford. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's 17 points for Crawford.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's George. Again, Indiana.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clippers trail by 20. Crawford drives in. And it's blocked.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
It's tipped. Outside, George. Pass to Freak. Kicks to Spates. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Pierce. Here's Redick. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Redick's got 24. Indiana leading by 18.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The feed to Freak. He kicks it to Spates. George against Pierce. Steps back and fires. And it's George missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Crawford kicks to Jordan. Picked by Griffin. Here's Hill. In the corner, it's Freak. Griffin on the double team. To the right side. Spates kicks to Freak. The three from George. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Jordan inside. He's against Allen. And they double up Jordan. Pierce with a wide open look. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 10 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Paul's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good from Freak. Clippers trail by 20. Paul goes in, and that one's good. Paul's got 25 points in the game.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
It's Allen on the wing. To the inside, Spates dishes to Freak. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Allen, that's good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
L.A. has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pierce against George. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Allen with the rebound. Pacers leading by 20. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Jordan the screen. Hill against Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's George, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Paul with the ball. He feeds it to Redick. He dishes it to Jordan. Now here's Redick, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight. The Pacers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Clippers trail by 20. Jordan the screen. Paul passes to Redick. And it's Pierce in the corner. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Here's Freak. And here is Allen. Down low. Here's Spates. And again, it's Indiana converting. Now Paul. There's the pass to Redick. Unloads from 13. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From past the arc. Knocked loose, but they recover it. And George kicks to Freak. Spades dishes to George. Here's Freak. Goes up again. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Hill. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the slam dunk by Spates.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LA has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Paul. Here's the floater. That is good. Paul's got 12 points here in the second half.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And here's the fast break. Pull-up jumper. The shot by Pierce will not go. Pacers leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
In the corner, it's Freak. Left side, George. Down low, Freak. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Pacers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Griffin. No good from Spates. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Redick. Jordan up top. Here's Pierce. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hill with it. Outside, George. Inside. And Freak throws it down.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Feeds it to Hill. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
You know, I don't know that reaching certain benchmarks like a double-double means much, but I always expected myself to come out and battle for rebound, take good shots. That's just how I started to play for this team.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. Kenny, what did you think?
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.